process is clearly understood for most people that if you're a foreign national and you want to take up employment in Hong Kong, you've effectively got direct access to the immigration department to consider your application. But what about if you're a mainland Chinese national? I'm a Chinese citizen currently enrolled in a French business school, currently resident in Paris. I just got an internship offer from Hong Kong. The application procedure for foreigners is quite clear already. I'd love to know if it would be different for Chinese citizens. Is there a specific point that I should pay attention to during the application process? In Hong Kong, we have something called the floodgates policy as it applies to Chinese citizens who are seeking to come and live and work in Hong Kong. In this particular instance, we have a Chinese citizen who's resident outside of China, presently studying in Paris. And in this respect, because that Chinese national is outside of China when they make their application for the immigration status for Hong Kong, as long as they've been resident outside of China for at least 1 full year prior to making your application, effectively the same type of application procedures apply to Chinese nationals as they do to other foreign nationals. The issue in this instance, though, is that because you're a Chinese national, you can only make the application for the visa that you're needing whilst you're outside of Hong Kong. That's different from how other foreign nationals are treated, in so much as it is possible for those foreign nationals to be in Hong Kong on the day that they file their application for the residence visa, and then at the end of that exercise, once it's approved, they go off to Macau, relinquish their visitor visa in the process, and then return back to Hong Kong, activating their residence visa upon arrival. Whereas for a Chinese national, these people will have to wait outside of Hong Kong, all during the currency of the consideration process. And once the visa label is issued, it's couriered to them, in this case over to France. They place the visa label on a clean page in the passport and then enter Hong Kong in that fashion, activating the visa label as you go. So if you are a PRC national, the floodgates policy effectively makes it difficult for you to have direct access to the immigration department. But if you have lived outside of Hong Kong for the requisite period of a minimum of 12 months, then in a sense you get the same sort of ability to process your application with the immigration department as other foreign nationals do, without, of course, without being able to be in Hong Kong while the application process is being considered. And the other mechanism that the immigration department apply to mainland Chinese under the floodgates policy is if you have permanent residency in a third country, then you do have direct access to the immigration department in the way that other foreign nationals do. But once again, you need to be outside of Hong Kong all during the currency of your application being considered for residence status here by the immigration department.